Right, so the episode starts off with where we left off, right? So Rodriguez has turned into a titan and is heading for the wall. Now this is one of the biggest titans we have seen so far. This one is possibly like 3 times the colossal titan, possibly 2, right? So Eren tries to control him, but it isn't working for some reason. So I do not know if he has lost the ability. Well, I do know obviously, but for anime viewers only. Yeah, so he can't control the titan, right? So a plan is proposed to stop that titan, right? So one of the guys, I don't know what his name is, I don't care, I forgot. So he proposes a plan to evacuate all the people there. Then Erwin goes against that. He says, well, no, because you can't do that. If you do that, the titan won't, titans go after humans, right, to consume them, right? So if you evacuate the people, he's just gonna go and break another part of the wall, which will be more detrimental to them, right? So that little district right there, if that titan manages to break through those walls, then they'll just simply evacuate those people and bring them inside, right, in the wall that harbors more people. See, so right, so that's why those citizens have to stay exactly where they are right now. So think about if those citizens were evacuated, what would be the impact, right? So right now the citizens have been evacuated. That means Rodriguez gets to that wall, and guess what? There are no humans there, so he loses interest in that little district. What's he gonna go do? He's gonna go to the other side of the wall, which harbors more people. He's gonna break that, right? Forget about the fact they will take him down. They will take down Rodriguez. Forget about Rodriguez for a minute. Once he breaks that down, guess what? The other titans wandering around, right? So they're gonna go straight into the wall and start eating people, and guess what? There's so many people, and they're gonna have to move more deeper into the other walls. I think it's Wall Rose, I believe it is. So think about the impact of what that's gonna be like. The walls, literally the inner walls, are going to be crammed full of people. Already there's not enough food and supplies to go around, you see what I'm saying? Economically, inside the walls, everything would just be fucked. There'll be more poverty, there'll be a lot of theft, you see what I'm saying? Like, everything is gonna go straight downhill. Of course it goes more deeper than that, but I'm not gonna explain that here. Those are just simply the effects of overpopulation. So that right there is the reason why Erwin kept those people exactly where they are. Now the first plan is to fire some cannonballs at the titan, right? So clearly this isn't going to work. It's an ineffective strategy. Reason being, we know that titans will recover from this. But luckily this wasn't even the main plan in the first place. After firing so many cannonballs into this titan, it just looked so disgusting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tyrophobic. I see all them holes. No, just no. If you don't know what tyrophobic means, it means you can't look at too many circles in one place. It just looks disgusting. I don't know, it's like a fear. Anyway, moving on to the main plan, right, which is once Rodriguez gets to the walls, they're gonna blow him to bits, right? So that's exactly what they do. Eren transforms into his titan, and I think they have like a bag of explosives, something like that. He transforms into a titan, takes the bag, throws it into Rodriguez's mouth, face, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit, and it explodes, right? It blows him to bits. I don't know what happened to Eren. What I want to know is what happened to Eren's titan, because he was literally right next. He basically did like a suicide bombing, right? So he literally throws the barrels, explodes, right? So this titan is blown to bits. The next phase of that plan is to next find Rodriguez, right? So he could have been any one of those bits flying throughout the air, kill him before he recovers, because remember, if the neck is still intact, or the titan or the guy that I believe the shifter or something like that is still alive, then he can still regenerate, right? So you have to find a guy and kill him. So that's exactly what they were doing. But here's the thing, once they were flying through the air, what exactly what were they attached to? You see what I'm saying? Like, they have these zip things that they shoot, but what were they attached to? That's the question. You see what I'm saying? I didn't see what they were attached to. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. But Historia manages to fucking slash and kill his father, right? So the first time, or he has an argument with his father, he just fucking kills him. She just fucking kills him, right? So but here's the most important thing, like the most interesting thing is, once she slashes Rodriguez, right, once she kills him, she gets memories. I don't know if those are her memories. I believe those are Rodriguez's memories, right? So Historia is royal blood. She has royal blood, right? So if you know what we've learned so far is if you have royal blood and you touch a Titan, I think you'll be able to read their memory or something similar, right? Either way, Historia gets a flashback or memories about Rodriguez, right? So Rodriguez this time is a kid. He's behind bars. I do not know why, but in front of him is his father. So this guy is pleading his dad to kill all the Titans, but his dad is not doing that for some reason. And guess what? Who's next in line? His brother to become a Titan shifter, right? And next after that is his daughter Frida, who becomes a Titan shifter. What these shifters have, or these people that have inherited the power of the Titans have in common, is those eyes. If you have a look at those eyes, they all have something in common, right? And what another thing they all have in common is they all did not kill Titans, right? All those Titans, they had the power to control that. I mean, they will be royal blood. They can literally do what Eren did, which is control the Titans. They did not do that, right? So the question is why, and I think we're going to find out next episode. Okay, so why did they not kill those Titans? They have the power to do it, but they did not do it, right? So Frida says, I will not let, something along the lines of she won't let the past or the ghosts from the past affect how she is. And then I think after she became the Titan shifter, she didn't do shit either. So it's just like the presidents of the United States. I mean, you lot go the way and you do the most just to get them elected, and then they don't do shit, and then suddenly they're in there. Anyway, Historia basically falls down after killing her dad, after having those memories, and then she announces herself to the people as the queen, right? The heir to the throne. For some reason, yeah, to me, it seems to me as if that the manga did that scene more justice than the anime, right? When the anime is just like, yeah, here, my name is Historia, I am the true heir to the throne. But where the manga just made it seem more important, that the people were more like listening to her. The anime just simply didn't give me the vibe of this is someone important that speak and listen to her. Even though she is the heir to the throne, the queen of the walls, the genuine queen of the walls, the scene didn't make her feel that important. Anyway, next up we find out Kenny Ackerman is half dead. He's got half of his face has come off, right? So he's got half of his face is damaged, and then the other bit is alright, right? So he's on his deathbed, right? So Levi and his squad come, they find this nigga on the fucking floor, and then he's about to die, right? And then next to him there is a syringe, right? A syringe, I believe it's probably most likely from the bag that Rodriguez had all the syringes in, right? So here's Levi telling him that he's done for, and he's just literally sitting there thinking, well, am I? Because he can poke himself with that syringe and boom, he turns into a Titan, and then technically he isn't dead, you see what I'm saying? So that's where the episode ends, and I believe it's going to pick up. It's going to get more exciting. I mean, a lot of what this was so far, what we got in this season was just explanation as to where the Titans come from, how they are made, the king, and royal blood. We've been introduced to royal blood. You see what I'm saying? So from here on, it's gonna be more epic, right? So another arc is coming up. I believe it's called the Shina, if I am pronouncing that correctly. So that's going to be more action packed, right? So we're going to get all those classic Attack on Titan corpses everywhere, people dying left and right. All of it is coming right here. I mean, so far there's been a lot of explanation. I know for a fact a lot of people will be confused. A lot of things have been covered, and it's, if you don't read the manga, with the manga it comes out every month, so you have at least a month to digest all this information, right? Whereas with the anime it's just every weekly, so you only get a week to digest all this information. It might seem a bit too much, it might be a bit of information overload. I mean, for myself it would have been a lot of information overload if I had not read the manga myself. That has been it for my review. I know there's a lot coming up. After the next episode, it will literally, the action will pick up. It's gonna be amazing. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that bullshit, and I am out.